Hey guys, Brian Fisher with Edge Fitness with a Friday Fix tip for you. Talking about doing some foam rolling as part of your warm-up process. Right? Using it as mobility, kind of priming the system a little bit, calming down some tight overactive muscles, possibly waking up some sleepy muscles that need to be alerted that they're about ready to get used within your training session. When we talk about when you should foam roll, how long you should foam roll, one thing is if a foam roller or your latest greatest mobility tools and tricks haven't fixed it, it's probably not going to, and it's probably time to actually see somebody to get some help, whether it's someone that can do some massage therapy, whether it's a physical therapist, chiropractor, orthopedic, whatever it is, to get a good functional assessment of some kind to really get to the root of the problem and see why you're having to rely on this so much. So if you're doing that, make sure you take those steps, going through a proper movement screen to see, what that next step might be, getting a proper assessment within that system as well to see where you can focus better that mobility and those efforts. Maybe it's a stability problem, maybe it's a mobility problem, maybe it's a motor control problem, breathing. You want to see where it is in that path that you need to take that next step. So specifically though with foam rolling here, I like to do a little bit of it before my training sessions just to again kind of prime the system a little bit and let the body get prepared for the work I'm going to do. So for me, having a history of some knee issues, I'll definitely roll through the quads, get into the calves, always got some good hot spots into the glutes. But when we think about how much should you foam roll, a general kind of rule of thumb that I like to use for people is if you're doing it before your workout, you want to keep a little bit shorter, a little bit quicker, more focused on some specific areas. So again, I'll hit those quads pretty good, but I'm not going to roll them for 2 to 5 minutes, because if you give yourself a massage, which sometimes we just easily equate that to foam rolling, giving yourself a massage, similar nervous system like effects, but different. When was the last time you had a massage? Okay? If you've had a full body massage or some work before, some people feel great and energized by it. It's great. A lot of people, when they leave from getting a massage with me though, they're like, oh wow, that was great. I could go home and take a nap. You don't want to feel that way just before you get ready to hit a PR or go through an intense training session, try to, set a new record for time on a WOD. If you're trying to get something done, you want to make sure that you're preparing the body to go up in alertness and readiness in its physiological state, not trying to bring it down. If you feel like you need to take a nap afterwards, not the best thing to do for a long period of time. So shorter, sweeter, 10 passes over a muscle, maybe 30 seconds to a minute at most over it. Okay, if you need more than that, there are times where you can, obviously exceptions to the rule, break that trend, but then you need to do something to reconnect the body and the nervous system with a good dynamic warm up with some good activation strategies. We can talk about that another time. If you need some good TLC for your muscles after that training session, then is a good time to maybe go a little bit longer for your rolling. Then you can hit those areas for a little bit longer, maybe do a more full body or just more focused for longer on, wow, I just did a heavy squat workout. Let me roll out those quads, let me roll out those hamstrings and glutes, the low back a little bit to help them recover from the work that you just did and prepare for the next training session either later that day or the next week, whenever it's going to be. So before, short and sweet, focus on those areas that you're going to be working or that you really need to address. After can be a little bit longer. Longer duration can also be done, as you're sitting there watching TV. If you're Netflix and chill tonight, great time to get out the foam roller, roll around a little bit. Okay, when you're watching the Super Bowl, don't just sit there. If you don't have a big party going on, something crazy, get that foam roller out, spend a little bit more time with it there. But right before your workout, probably not the best time to go in depth, unless again you're going to reconnect the body with some very specific strategies for that. So hopefully that's helpful for you guys. So as you get ready for your training session, if you haven't done it yet today or this weekend, use that to hopefully help you be a little more efficient with your time and your movements, and so you can have a better training session. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and share this with a friend so they can get this great advice and help them take those next steps towards success as well. See you next time.